Hi, welcome. Today we're talking about how to build agility for riffs and runs. This is a skill that can be improved. It's not one of those things that you just need a natural ability to do. I promise it's really difficult for a lot of people just starting out. Some people, they seem naturally gifted, and especially if you've been listening to a lot of gospel music, a lot of R&B growing up, you have years and years of listening and, imitating under your belt. But especially if you did not grow up listening to that kind of music, it can feel very, very overwhelming. Um, so, let me give you a quick overview of what to expect from today's lesson. First up, we will talk about exercises and really exercise types to help your voice move more quickly. I'm moving my laptop back a little bit so I can move my mic closer. We will run through the major scale. We'll run through the pentatonic scale. We'll talk about One Direction riffs, not the band. One Direction meaning we're either just going up or just going down, and then we'll talk about riffs with directional changes, with oftentimes in my experience are pretty tricky. So let me know if you're here in the comments, and we will jump right in. I'm gonna take a drink of water. All right. Okay. Hi, Nick. Hi, Ayumu. Thank you guys for being here live. Okay, so some exercise types to help your voice move more quickly. First, we want to be really solid with what the pitches we're intending to sing are. And for a lot of singers, adding numbers to the steps really helps. So you could do that one of two ways. Let's say we're doing a riff that sounds like this. Maybe the riff is ooh, ooh, really simple riff. You could think of that since it's descending scale. You could think of it as 3, 2, 1, ooh. Or you could sing those same pitches but say 1, 2, 3. So you're counting forward instead of backwards. Um, I usually, if I'm working with a student one on one, I'll ask them, if I remember to, I'll ask them, which do you prefer? Does it make more sense to do 3, 2, 1 because 3 is higher and a bigger number? Or does it make more sense to start with 1 and then, add numbers as you go? Okay, so that's first step. Second step, once you've sung through a riff on numbers, and we'll practice this together in a little bit, just going over the steps first. Um, Second step would be to drop the numbers and just sing on a consonant, sing on a syllable with a consonant. So instead of going 3, 2, 1, you would go do 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 do. Next step, you can replace that hard consonant like a D with an H. Hoo 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 hoo. Next step, remove the H. Ooh, ooh, and then gradually speed up from there. Other things that tend to help are singing on semi-occluded exercises. So singing on a hum, an N, or an NG. That helps with agility. And then another thing that helps with agility is using narrow vowels. Notice I've been singing on an ooh this whole time. I haven't been going ah or hey. Of course, you can riff on a wider vowel, but at least in the very beginning, that's trickier. It's hard for your voice to move fast when you're using a lot of muscle or a wide vowel. So starting with a narrow vowel is good. Okay, let's start with running through the major scale. We're going to sing the full scale just for reference. All right. Hi, Mark. Hi, Ayumu. And Ayumu's asking, what are private lessons like? So, just quickly answering that question, typically about half of our lesson time is spent on technique, going through exercises to help you with whatever you're currently struggling with. And then the other half of the lesson, is working on songs or other skills that will apply to your song work. With a longer lesson, let's say you do an hour lesson, I would say that's less time on the warm up. So maybe only 20 minutes of your time on exercises and technique and the remaining 40 minutes on song work. Anyways, okay, so the major scale, we've all sung it a million times, but we're going to sing it together on numbers. So either start on A3 if you have a voice like mine, A2 if you have a low voice. And we're going to sing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'll get to you in a second. 1, 2, ready, sing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Stay on numbers if you need to, but if you feel like, yeah, I'm solid, I can sing all of those, I know exactly what step comes next, drop the numbers, sing on do, do, do. But keep thinking the numbers. Do, 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 do. Oh boy, do, do, do. Coordination. Not too coordinated. I'm a singer, not an athlete. Okay, singing on do. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, 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 do. Again, just for fun. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, 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 do. Gradually working toward more of a riff or run speed, but do an H now instead of D. So, and ready, go. Again, repetition, we like it. 1, 2, on who. All right, ready to get rid of that H. So now we're just singing on ooh. 1, 2, ready, go. Awesome. Let's see if we can gradually speed up. So I'll go ooh, and then I'll make those snaps a little bit faster. I'm snapping the beat. 1, 2, ready, go. Ooh. 1, 2, little faster. Ooh. Again, go. Ooh. I'm going to have to cut my snaps in half. Ooh. Somewhere around there. 1, 2, ready, go. Ooh. Ready, again. Ooh. Still with me? Ooh. Last time. Ooh. Did you fall off the train or did you stay with me? I might have jumped a little bit too fast when I cut the snaps in half. Okay, so if you feel like things got sloppy, go back a step in the series. So if removing the H caused all of those pitches to go and all smushed together, add the H back. If that was not doable, add the D back. Do 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 do. Know where you're at, because it really doesn't help you to skip a step and just kind of fake it. This is not a fake it till you make it situation. So Moa said that was fine. Lakshita said those pitches weren't quite there. And Ayumu, yes, I was That snap was a metronome. Nice. Okay. And Nick said he stayed with me, felt quite relaxed with different speeds. Awesome. So I'm going to put in the chat these steps that we followed, okay? Just so that you have them, and if you don't mind, don't write in the chat just yet. Hi, Catery, or Cattery. I am writing some steps in the chat for folks to follow. So first step was sing on numbers. Second step was add a consonant, do do do, goo goo goo, anything like that. Next step was add an H instead of a consonant, so hoo 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 hoo. Next step, remove the H. And then this is just adding on. You could always sing on an SOVT and be sure to use a narrow vowel instead of a wide one. And Mark says he started screeching towards the end. He accidentally got higher as he got louder or faster. Understood. That's okay. Okay. So now that we've sung the full major scale, we're going to do just sections of the scale. So I'm going to stay in this key because I think it should be relatively comfortable for most folks. So this is the key of A, by the way. We're going to start at the top of the scale doing small, short little riffs that run down. So first riff we do will just be A, G sharp, F sharp, do, do, do. If you're a low voice. Okay, so we're going to go through those same steps. Sing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or if it makes more sense for your brain, you could do 8, 7, 6. You've got options, okay? We won't stay on numbers too long, but try that with me. Here's your top note. Again. Good. Sing on do this time. Do, do, do. Go. And on who? Hoo, hoo, hoo. Go. Get rid of the H. Ooh, ooh. Go. Nice. Let's add on. I think we could probably do 4-note riffs to start. Ooh, ooh. So we're just adding on one extra pitch. Sing for me first on numbers, either 8, 7, 6, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever makes more sense for your brain. On numbers, again, last time. Good. Instead of numbers, same pitches on do 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 do. Go. Again. Last time. Do 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 do. This is a necessary step. We can't go whoo if you can't sing do 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 accurately. Okay? No use kind of trying to sprint to the finish line if we're stumbling at the first step. Know where you're at. It's totally fine to be on step 1 and to be like, you know what? Today, I'm only singing on numbers at a slower speed. That's totally fine. Okay, so we're do 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 do. What's the next step? Sing on hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Ready, go. Again. Hi, Noble. Ooh. Get rid of the H. Ooh. Ready, go. Ooh. Again. Ooh. Again. Ooh. Last time. Ooh. This is a nice kind of slow to medium speed. The next step for you, if you can go ooh, 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 is see how fast you can do it cleanly. We don't want to go ooh. and not be singing cleanly. We don't want to lose distinction along the way. And oftentimes that's what happens when people speed up. Um, Ayumu, I did not forget about you. I have an article to share with you. As earlier, Ayumu asked, how do we work on songs? And I actually wrote an article on this very thing. This is how to choose and work on a song. So it goes through steps. Of course, within a private lesson, we might not cover all of these steps, but those steps are there for you and for anyone else who's working on a song. If you're like, I don't know what to work on. Camille says work on a song, but how do I do that? So that article goes through some steps that you can consider taking to improve. Okay, let's add on. So we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, a 4-step riff. I think we can add on. I do want to start at a different point in the scale, though. Ooh, ooh. Let's do that. Okay, so we're still in the key of A. We're starting now on an F sharp. And we're walking down that section of the scale. So it's F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B. Ooh, ooh. We're going to follow our steps though. So either if you have done a lot of ear training with the major scale, you could sing this on 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or La, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re if you're a solfege person. Or if none of that makes sense to you, you can sing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try it with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. Again. It's kind of a funky pattern because the first 3 steps are whole steps. Da, da, da. And then we have a little half step. Da, 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 da. And then another whole step. Okay. Next step, sing it on do. Do, 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 do. Go. Again. Do, 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 do. Again. Next step, sing on H. Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo. Go. Last time. Get rid of the H. Ooh, ooh. The reason I like using the H is it keeps our air flowing. It gives you a chance to sing those notes distinctly and cleanly, but it keeps that air flow. So I like that. Here we are. We've gotten rid of the H. We're singing on ooh, ooh. Let's start at that slower speed. Here you go. Ooh, go. Ooh, again. Let's see if we can speed that up just a little bit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Started to stumble a little bit at the end there. Know yourself, know your voice. Okay, last one. 5-step riff. Ooh. I'm going to switch to chest voice for this. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, but we're starting with numbers. Sing either 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or if it makes more sense to your brain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're walking down the last 5 steps of the major scale, descending. So this is E, D, C sharp, B, A. Go on numbers. Again. Again. Moa, if it's too deep for you, right here. Da, 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 da. Is that note too low for you? Let me know. You don't need to be down here. You're starting here with me. Do, 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 do. But Moa, if you are a super soprano, Do-do-do-do-do. Ooh. You can be up there. Okay, here we are singing in 3 octaves. We've got all octaves covered. Moa is up here for us. I'm right here. And other folks, Mark, Nick, you're probably down here. If you want to be, you can also be here. All right, where are we? Do. I don't know what octave to sing in. Do. That's the one. Here we go. Do. Do. Ayumu is saying, is there somewhere in the middle? Well, not in the key of A. Lakshita does not know where to sing. Either here or here, or here. Many people are like, I can hit many of these notes. Which one do I do? So whichever is most comfortable for you. We're keeping it easy. If you want to challenge yourself, you can go for the one that's most difficult. But I would say, yeah, like she just saying, I'll sing in the middle. I would say when you're working on a difficult skill like agility for riffs and runs, it's better if you're comfortable. You know, we don't want to be stretching our range and trying to sing fast at the same time. This is too much. Okay. I think we left off at do 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 do. Now we're singing on hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Thanks, James. Here we go. Sing. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Faster. Hoo 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 hoo. I can't play that fast. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Get rid of the H. Hoo. Hoo. How's that speed for you guys? Is it okay? Hoo. Hoo. I can't play that fast. It just starts to sound kind of sloppy. All right, my friends. So we've done 3, 4, and 5 note riffs with the major scale so far. We've gone over the entire major scale when we started at the top and came all the way down. So now I think what I'd like to do is go up. So my lesson plan was running through the major scale, running through the pentatonic scale, one direction, blah, blah, blah. I'm swapping around the order and I want to do some ascending riffs because these are often really tricky. Let's choose a different key. Okay, let's move to the key of C. Ooh. And we're going to do these same riffs that we did, but we're going in the opposite direction. Lakshita's asking a really good question. Are we doing riffs or runs? So we're splitting hairs if we draw a distinction between a riff and a run. Typically, when we're talking about singing, a run is anytime you're quickly singing a bunch of notes in succession. Whereas a riff, if you want to get specific with it, a riff is like improvisational, off the cuff. It could be like, hey, we'd say that's more of a riff than a run would just be the night. So I would say if we want to draw a distinction, at least in my experience and in my opinion, a run is kind of the more general umbrella of when we're moving through a lot of pitches in quick succession. A riff is, when you're improvising, you're going, oh, baby, you could call that both a riff and a run. So you could split hairs if you want to, but okay, we're back in the key of C for people who are like, hey, this is too low or too high. And we're riffing up now. Instead of going, we're going to go ooh, which I think you'll find is a little bit trickier, but it's a fun challenge. So sing for me first on numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready, go. Ooh, and Lakshita saying BTS Butter has one of those ascending riffs. Very cool. Sing it on do 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 do. Ready, go. Do 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 do. Here we go on who. Who, 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 who. Oh, Lakshita says not ascending. Okay, that's all right. Who. Next, so when we're doing an ascending riff, and this is my personal experience, I like to practice ascending riffs with that H, that hoo, or he kind of feeling, because I find that ascending riffs take a little bit more energy. I have to kind of manually think about sending air. Hoo, hoo. So practicing on that hoo really helps me connect to that sensation of sending air and expending just a little bit more energy as the pitch is going up. So if that helps you, use it. When we go now to ooh, it might still feel kind of like the hoo. We're just not adding quite as much air on those H's. So try it now. We just came from hoo, and now we're at ooh, ooh. Give it a try. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tricky. Let's try something else. Ooh, ooh. Let's do that as our next riff. So this is starting at the 4th scale degree. That's an F. F, G, A, B, C. And again, you could be down here or up here. So what did we just do? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just covering another section of the major scale, riffing up this time. Let's do it. Here we are on numbers first. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try it. Again. Or you could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you want. All right, drop numbers, sing on do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I suspect that some of you might be getting a little bit messed up in the middle. Do, 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 do. Make sure that 4th pitch you sing, da, 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 is high enough. Because this is kind of a unique riff pattern where we're starting here. Anyways, just throwing that out there. I'm guessing that some of you might be maybe a little bit flat on that 4th pitch. I know I would be if someone gave me this riff for the first time. Okay, singing on do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ready, go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Last one. Now my favorite. Hoo, hoo, on a who. Ready, go. Hoo, hoo, ooh. Drop the H. Now you're singing on ooh. And again, an ascending riff, it really shouldn't feel that different going from ooh to ooh. Very, very similar feeling. Here we go. Ready, sing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Going all right? Okay. Staying within the major scale, we will get to the pentatonic scale. Don't you worry. Um, but now I want to try a few riffs with directional changes. We'll make it easy to start. Staying in the key of C. How do we like the key of C? I'm liking it. Let's start at the top. Ooh, ooh. So that will be our riff, and it's a little bit more complex. Oh, sorry. That's what it is. We're going 8 7 6 5 6 5 4 3. Notice that directional change. I'm going down, do 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 do. Then I go do, and then back down, do do do. Do, 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 do. Try just the first step with me. It's easy. You've done it before. Do, 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 do. Try it. Again. Ooh. Now sing. Ooh. Again. When we put it together, ooh, go. Again. Ooh. Yeah, this is getting tricky. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm challenging you guys. I felt like maybe it was too easy before. Ooh. All right. Give it a try. Keep in mind, how many notes am I singing before I change directions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nick, you don't need to sing that high. You can be right here. Ooh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I step up and back down. Ooh. Give it a try. I can't play that fast. I don't know why I keep playing the piano because I can't play that fast. Ooh, go. Ooh, ooh, again. Ooh. Nice. I'm so glad you're liking it. So what I just did, ooh, it sounds like a vocal exercise. It doesn't sound like a riff. Ooh, sounds like a riff. Why? The second one sounds like a riff because I'm giving inflection. I'm not just singing each pitch with equal weight. Ooh, and equal timing. Ooh. So give me just the beginning. Ooh. Hold on to the first pitch. Ooh. Before you run over the last 3. Ooh. Ooh. Ready, go. Ooh. Again. Ooh. Again. Ooh. Again. Ooh. Okay, feel that? Now the phrase is starting to get a little bit of shape. We're not just going, ooh. We're going, ooh. All right? So, how are we going to add inflection to the last part? Ooh. 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 I need to think about it. Ooh. Ooh. I'm trying to figure out what's musical. Ooh, 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 ooh. What do we think about that? Ooh, ooh. Maybe, you know what? I don't really love it. Ooh. I think that's fine. I don't think it's the most musical, amazing riff ever created, but whatever. So we're holding on to the first, ooh, and then we're just kind of riffing over the rest, or running over the rest. Okay. Only because we're running out of time because I'm just having too much fun. I need to jump into the pentatonic scale. So the pentatonic scale, Ayumu said it's not that bad. Moa, It's okay. That's all right. Um, so I want you to sing in the range that's comfy for you. I'm trying to catch as many ranges as possible, playing in 2 octaves, but if you need to fly into a higher octave, you absolutely can. Um, okay, so the pentatonic scale, very, very quickly. And you know what, guys? I'm kind of thinking maybe we need to do a part 2 of this that just focuses on the pentatonic scale because I don't want to do, yeah, I don't want to do disservice to the pentatonic scale by only giving it 10 minutes. Because remember, the last 15 minutes are yours for Q&A. So I think let's stay with the major scale um, so that we can really do it justice. Before we do that, I do want to get another article for you. Um, this lesson right here, we're working on kind of sections of riffs, sections of the scale, building agility, all that good stuff. But I also want you to be breaking down riffs that you hear in songs. And of course, doing all this will help you. Um, but I just want to give you a quick little article on how to practice, how to practice riffs and runs that you hear in songs. So there's an article on that just while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Let's do a little bit of an ascending riff with a directional change. Yeah. So we'll go up and then down and then maybe up again. I don't know. I have to create it first. Um, let's see. Let's try a different key. Let's try key of G. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, that's all right. So this is actually more like E minor. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's do that. So it's ooh. Slowly. E, F sharp, G, A, B. E, F sharp, G, A, B. Then we turn around and come back down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't even want to worry about numbers unless you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right off the bat for this one, I have inflection in mind, so we're holding that one pitch a little bit longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh is where we're going. Sing it for me on do do do. Do 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 do. Go. Do 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 do. Go. Again. On who this time? Ooh. That's kind of hard. Ooh. So for me, it's easier to just go ooh. It's harder to do the hoo hoo hoo. So if any of these steps is making your life harder, you can skip it. You don't have to do each of those steps mentioned. Anyways, if you liked that H, ooh, cool. If not, drop it. Ooh, and just sing on ooh. Ooh, and go. Ooh, again. Ooh. Cool. The cool thing too about any of these kind of little riffs that we've made up today is holding on to a different pitch, changing the inflection creates a different vibe and essentially creates a different riff. So if we're going ooh versus ooh, ooh, it's a different feeling, but it's the exact same notes. Do 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 do. So Just throwing that out there. Um, it can seem pretty overwhelming when you start to break down riffs and you listen to artists who are just really prolific riffers. But it's encouraging when you realize, okay, there's only so many